Well, Texans lose. I believe the Jags lose. Steelers lost. And what do? What do? We forget how to play football. Colts just get demolished, 14-34. Everyone was bad today. The offense was horrible. The defense was horrible. The refs were horrible. The announcers were horrible. The kicker was bad too. Everyone sucked today. Everyone sucked today. We only scored 14 in 1 minute in the second half to tie it up, and we don't do anything in the second half. I meant second quarter for that other one, by the way. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I did have us losing against the Bengals at the start of the season. But when Joe Burrow got hurt, I thought we might have had a chance. But apparently Jake Browning's just Tom Brady. You know, Tom Brady came in for the injured Joe Burrow. I mean, the injured Patriots QB. I don't know what I'm saying today. Jeez. Let me just look at the stats. Gardner Minshew, not the worst day. I do believe he might have gotten concussed, but he stayed in the whole game. Interception, not really his fault. He tried to throw it out of a sack. It got hit in the air, and then someone caught it. So interception wasn't his fault, but still, 26 for 39, 240 yards. Like I said, Jake Browning, 18 for 24, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. That was when we got a pick six. That he kind of held it in his hand, and then we took it away from him. That was when we tied it up 14-14. Moss, 28 yards. Horrible day for rushing. We need Jonathan Taylor back now, although that thumb is bad for us. We need him back now. Joe Mixon destroyed us. 79 yards, a touchdown. Chase Brown, I don't know who that guy is. 3 for 80 and a touchdown. By the way, we can't guard screens. There might have been about 6 or 7 screens that were taken for at least 50 yards. We could not guard screens today. Pittman had another good game. 8 receiving for 95 yards. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Sherman came in, ran 3 for 13. Minshew ran 2 for 5. Mallory caught 5 for 46. Downs caught 3 for 32. Moss caught 4 for 28. Pierce caught 2 for 22. Granson caught 2 for 17. Muali caught 1 for 2. Ogletree didn't do anything. And Goodson caught 1 for -2. We had no sacks. 0 sacks on the day. And we got an interception. But we had 0 sacks on the day. After our O-line has played great for the past 3 weeks. D-line has played great for the past 3 weeks. We apparently can't get a sack against the Bengals O-line. Let me remind you, a Bengals O-line. McKenzie sucks. He fumbled on a muffed punt. That led to points for them. Gay, again, he didn't hit anything today. Missed a field goal, missed an extra point. I don't know what's wrong with him today. Sanchez had another good day. Sanchez is always good, like I said. One of the best punters in the league. AJ McCarron came in after Browning had a broken thumb for a second. It was only dislocated. He got it fine, and he came back in the game. They got 3 sacks, an interception. Hendrickson played pretty good for them. No kick returns, 3 punt returns. Their kicker was actually good today. Their punter was also good. We just got outplayed in general. Less yards passing, less yards rushing, less yards per play, less total yards. Same amount of first downs, same amount of third downs. We were 1 for 2 and fourth. They were 1 for 1. We had 60 plays. They had 57. We allowed 3 sacks. They allowed 0. We both punted 4 times. We had 9 penalties. They had 5. The refs sucked. I'm not going to blame the game on the refs because it's not the refs' fault that we can't score. But there were some calls that were against the Colts that should not have been against the Colts. Again, I'm not trying to say the refs lost us the game this time because they really didn't. We just sucked today. We lost a fumble. We threw an interception. They threw an interception. We had the ball for 28 minutes. We had the ball for 31. What does this mean? Our playoff chances are down to like 46 or something. It would have been 80 with a win. We are currently out of the playoffs. Currently. Of course, it's not going to... There we go. We are currently out of the playoffs. Our next game is against the Steelers on Saturday. I believe we should be able to win that game. Then we play the Falcons, who just lost to the Bucs today. The Raiders, and then we finish it off with the Texans, who, unfortunately, something happened to C.J. Stroud. I've been hearing it was concussion. I do not know what happened. I could be wrong here. In fact, it'll probably just say. Guess not. I'll look it up after this, but luckily with the Texans lost to the Jets somehow. We are still second in the division, but again, we have dropped out of the playoffs for the Steelers and the Bengals, I believe, made it since the Texans lost. Bills win or Broncos win, they might jump one of those two, I'm not sure. But we are currently out of the playoffs. It's not looking good. But I still have belief in this team. We're still a good team. And we just need to ramp it up next week. We got to ramp it up, beat the Steelers. That is what we got to look for. And, just go for CJ Stroud. He was concussed. Sorry. Unfortunate for the Texans, but he should be back in like a week or two, so. Anyway, that's really all I have for today. Very disappointing. And I hope to see you guys next time when we actually win a game. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.